This is Seco 2000. I'm just making a nice quick, I guess, show-off video if you want to call it that. Basically, I decided just to show off a few things, and I just felt like it. It's just some of the stuff that I like collecting. Basically, I'm going to be showing off my Famicom collection of games and just a little bit of my video game collection. This is a brand new, unopened, white gold wireless headset for PlayStation 4. I got that, never opened it. I have two PS3s because my first one ran out of hard drive space, so I have the 80 gig first version with the 60 gig. And I can tell you, I tried Game Shark, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and everything works perfect. Even including the Game Shark hacking games. It works perfect on the 60 gig, if anybody didn't know that. Then I was just looking around, during Boxing Week. I price matched each one of these controllers. I got them for 40 Canadian dollars. Unopened, 20th anniversary, now those are discontinued. The Star Wars black one from Walmart. And of course, just another nice one, a nice red one. Just feel like showing off. If anybody wants to, I can understand if this is an annoying video. So of course I bought the white headphone set for the Destiny white PS4. This is the first version of it, so it's not the one with the extra designs. And I didn't realize that one part of it's half glossy and half matte on top of it. Sorry, I don't have the time. I guess I'm being a bastard right now. And let's see what else. I ordered something. I wanted this for the longest time ever. I just got it and I'm just finally going to open it up. I believe I imported this from Japan. I waited for the price to go down, which it never did, so I got fed up because I think they were going to be discontinuing these. So I just ordered it just to be safe because I don't see much sellers selling this one anymore. Wow, it looks pretty nice. I haven't actually opened it. But this so far is... But this one so far is basically the Candy Blue PS3 controller. I was terrified where to order from because I didn't want no fake versions of this controller. And I hope I gambled properly because I looked into the information. I paid the extra money because this cost over 100 Canadian dollars. So I just got it in the mail. I'm so happy. Came finally way after Christmas. I bought this off of Evans21. That's the seller at Amazon. I bought this one at Amazon.ca. I'm pretty sure the seller sells probably on Amazon.com. Or did I get it from Amazon.com? Anyways, just a nice little paper that I got left here. And I guess here's the receipt. I'm trying to be careful here. Oopsie. But this is it. Yeah, that's an American, which came up to over 100. I mean, that's American that came up to over 100 Canadian. So that's the package that this one came in. I'm so happy to have gotten that. Man, a lot of people want this one, man. I went out my way to get one of these. I got one, then someone paid a lot of money for it, and then I sold it for extra money because it's a discontinued version. Then I luckily found one more. The employee accidentally ripped it there, though it's sealed. It never was opened yet. I have the receipt, so I have manufacturer warranty on it. I got one of these Xbox Ones, the Forza 6th edition, with the blue one with the extra gripping. Haven't even opened it. I believe I'm going to keep it. I want it for myself. This is just my old PS2 collection and GameCube collection. I'm not even going to go there today right now. Just got a lot of brand new games I price matched. A lot more under here too as well, including Super Mario Maker. It's hard for me to even get underneath these. There's so much other stuff I wish I could show you, but it's all packed away. I have a huge collection of NES and Super Nintendo. I luckily found this in the store many years ago. This is an original steel case version of Perfect Dark Zero, brand new. Got it for $10. I never opened it. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that. And then from time to time, what I'll do is I'll turn on my NES and my Super Nintendo, and you have to download and you have to get the Nintendo 64 list because Nintendo 64 had certain games that still had watch batteries for save files. So remember to refresh your Super Nintendo games. Yoshi's Island, I always had that one in mint condition, perfect record. You know, Super RPG, Super Mario Kart. Chrono Trigger, this one's in perfect mint condition, no scratches. I keep it in a glad bag. I have the box and book for it. One I keep in amazing condition, which most people do not have, is this one. This got released around the time Super Nintendo pretty much was getting discontinued, so that Nintendo can, you know, work on Nintendo 64. Man, I killed myself to play this game. I got a perfect record. This game was hard to master. Look at this. Perfect condition. No scratches. Super mint condition. It even used the FX chip for the background thing. Those two extra chips on the side. This one even has the FX chip. Kirby's Dream Land 3. Very rare. Worth a lot of money. I was so lucky to have been on this game. This game only cost 40 Canadian dollars when it got released in stores. I'll show you the box and book for it later. Perfect condition, not a scratch, nothing. Original gold Nintendo Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, version 1 point something. You know, the very original version of it. And then of course the hologram one of that. You know, you can still find those, but I had them like mint condition, everything. I remember Hyperzone. That was a nice game. Especially this company, HAI, was the people who made Kirby games. I think they made this game before Kirby, and the music sounds like Kirby music. This is a great game if you like Kirby music. The older Kirby music's back in the 1990s. You should try out Hyperzone. That's a really good game. Mega Man X1, 2, and 3. I don't have the box and book for these ones. I went through hell to get these. I paid barely any money to get these ones. I know these ones are very hard to get. Sorry, it's so dark in here. I have a bunch of other Nintendo 64 games. Like anybody else. I imported a few of them back then when they didn't get released here, like Mega Man and Bass. That's a great 2D one to play. And then Mario and Wario. That's a nice one to play, especially if you can buy the mouse for Super Nintendo. And then the list just goes on. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have here on me right now that I'm just showing. This is just a little bit of my game collection. And then this is just one of the boxes out of many I have, which I save the box and books for the stuff that I own. This one is just about in perfect condition. I just saw this little nidge right there. Box is perfectly shaped. Instruction manual, everything inside it. I had no idea this game was going to be worth so much. You know how it goes. Whenever I buy games, all I do is cut a slit at the side, open it with a knife so that way I don't put a wrinkle in the middle of it, and I take the game out. This one still has its original plastic on it, and that's usually how I do things. See, mint condition, box, book, complete. My list just goes on. I bought this the first week Smash Brothers came out, the very first original. All I did is took a slit at the side, took the box out. And I do that with so many games that I bought. Look at this old Walmart stick there, $67.83 for the first Paper Mario game. And I have many more boxes full of just the things I collected. Galaxy 5000 for regular Nintendo. A nice racing game from Activision. I was a big fan of the Mario Missing games, especially the PC version and Super Nintendo version. Mint condition version of Kirby's Adventure. Box, book, everything. I got this one brand new for like $5. Oh, sorry, not this one. I sold that one. I rebought back the game. I have to tell you a long story about that. I did a big mistake a long time ago. I thought that was the original one, but I remember I got rid of it and then I bought it back again. Oops. Just trying to be careful here. There's a lot more things yeah, the Mega Man and Bass. Super Nintendo, I imported this from Japan back before it got released, and then Mario and Wario. I have the converter for these things. You know, if you don't have it, get the converter. Mario Paint, and whatever else. Yeah, I managed to get an original box of the unreleased greenish blue one. I forgot what they call this one. I think it's navy, something kind of blue. They still call it emerald blue or something. This one that got released in, of course there's a hell of a lot more colors than these now, but this is definitely a hard one to get. This controller. And even this, back then, even the original Star Fox 64, I took a slit at the side of it, back when the Rumble Pack was first introduced to video games. Star Fox 64. There's a lot more other stuff I have, and a lot more other boxes of things, and this is nothing actually. Most of my stuff is packed away in the basement. This is just a few things I had upstairs. When I'm making my own computer games, I use my own controllers, PC controllers. Most people haven't seen the red one, but they actually had a red one, so I imported that one for Nintendo Wii. It's pretty nice. And of course you have to import the white one if you want the white GameCube controller. And there's a lot more other stuff there as well. So this is just me showing you just a little bit of the stuff that I just had sitting around in my room right now. Purple one. I imported this before it came down here, but now we have the Yoshi controller. Never knew that we're going to import that one. There's the white one, like I said. And the one thing I love is the wire is extra long because they made it longer, which is a beautiful thing. So much things here. I can't even show it to you properly. I have a nice PS3 one, green on dark green. This was a limited edition one. I forgot I got this one at EB Games used. I took it up. So it's nice having a nice PS3 green controller. There it is. This one is like in brand new condition. Yes, emerald green. I showed you the box for it. It's in perfect like shape. It's like brand new condition, man. So that's the green one. Sorry, my lousy camera's not making it out. I don't know why it's not doing it. Hold on. Man, this camera's terrible. There it is. Jeez, this camera sucks. Oh. And just more PS3 controllers and stuff. I love collecting all these original Nintendo 64 controllers. They're pretty nice. My joysticks are always strong. I make sure of that. Then, unless you bought the blue Wii, the limited edition Walnut one, you would not get the original official blue joystick nunchuck. I always make sure everything's official that I buy. Some stuff that I haven't opened up. Sorry, just going through some stuff. So, let's see. Of course, unless you bought 007, you're not going to get the golden controller for it. So this one's in brand new condition. That's for Nintendo Wii. I do have the limited edition nunchuck for it. I got screwed over with this because I didn't even know they were going to release this after. I didn't see no advertising for it, so I was really upset. Then here's the gold nunchuck. And then, of course, there is, unless you bought a Skyward Sword, then you got the, the nunchuck for that. I have it here somewhere. Here it is. Sorry. Something fell on it. It's a little dusty. All mint condition. And then, I had this sitting for years. I never even sold this. For some more GameCube stuff. And, of course, like that one, here is the one that most people didn't get, the red one. Brand new condition. And then what I was trying to show you before is, I luckily bought one of these before they went. I never bought one of these until the last second. I haven't opened up that. Have other nice stuff here. This, though the plastic's just a little crumply, everything is perfectly intact inside the container. I have a brand new official gold Nintendo 64 controller. Have not opened it. It's all there, brand new. So this is enough for me just showing you some of this stuff for now. I'm gonna show you my Famicom collection of things. Oh yeah, that. I also imported a white Nintendo DSi XL. It's awesome, especially if you get the DS2. Here's another big thing I did collect as well. I imported this one because I did get the original smaller size in the color white, and I wasn't happy when they didn't release the white one, so I hold on. Here is the white one. It's in perfect condition, no scratches, nothing. I always take care of it. And I had a big collection of games for it. I have a lot of real games for it, but I like using this because I can do save states and stuff just for the fun of it. On those lousy games I don't want to waste too much time playing. I got this limited edition DS2 card. Put the biggest memory size card you can put into it. This is a pretty nice thing to have. And there's the memory card. But it's pretty nice. It says Super DS2. It has a little processor chip underneath it to help out with the Game Boy Advance games, since those ROMs had a little bit of struggle speed. So despite all of this, what else? Oh yeah, my Famicom collection. I found this from the basement. I have one of those top-loader NES systems too. In Canada, we got screwed over that because I don't remember them having it in the store, and I went through hell to get mine through eBay. Fortunately, I'm not gonna go dig it up in the basement right now. But hold on. Now we have this. I collected this stuff like 15 years ago. There's a bunch of games. This one's called World Heroes. World Heroes 2 has Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, and stuff in it. The Famicom cartridge is in there. Before I bought everything for this was pretty much brand new, sealed when I got it. Doki Doki Panic. Of course, we all know Doki Doki Panic now. I'm not even going to talk about that. I got this pretty much almost brand new. You know, the unreleased Super Mario Bros. 2, known as Lost Levels on Super Mario All-Stars. This is a nice Hong Kong original. It has graphics ahead of its time. If only this came out at the same time when regular Nintendo was doing big. This is Aladdin for Hong Kong original for NES, Famicom. It's a great looking game for regular Nintendo if you like collecting some Hong Kong originals. There's a lot more. The problem with some of these Super Mario Bros. 2 fake me cartridges, like the real game, is that they remove the title screen. So it's hard to find a version that has the official title screen when you turn it on. Super Mario Bros. 2, which should play like this one, but like and then you could either, I think, hit the A or B button just to skip worlds, and then you also want worlds from A, B, C, D, those worlds, you know, A to D after worlds 1 to 8. Those would be nice to find a proper version. I was trying to collect those. Oh, I found these. I was looking for these. This is a part of my studio stuff here. Anyways, I'm so glad. I just found that while making this video. Just one of the converters that I had. This one's a honeybee one. Pocahontas. I think this is a good Hong Kong original. I can't remember how this one played, but it's a pretty nice game. I don't like hacks. I don't buy hacks. If you like hacks, that's cool, but I like Hong Kong originals, like this one, Super Mario World. Sorry, the stupid camera's not making it out. This is a nice Hong Kong original. You should type it in Super Mario World for NES. Check it out on eBay. Search it up on YouTube. This is an awesome one. Unless you got the PC ROM, which is better, you only get to play 8 levels, I think, out of the 16 for the cartridge. So this cartridge only had 8 levels, while they had some kind of issue unlocking the other ones. So you can only play like 8 levels. And the Hong Kong original, this game had, I believe, a total of 16. Or correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 16, or it could be the other way around, where this has 4 levels and the special ROM one has 8. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played these. But this is a great one to have. And the graphics are just ahead of its time. Too bad Nintendo weren't making graphics like this back on NES. Whoever made this Hong Kong original did a decent job, though the collision and the physics could be a little better. I have Doki Doki Panic cartridge. This is a nice one. The problem with this one though is it doesn't have a save thing, but the storyline plays at the beginning and the storyline plays at the ending. So this one works perfectly, except for the fact that the save file part doesn't work. So it's just like the Super Mario Brothers 2 US edition, without no save file. But this is a very beautiful cartridge. I think this is the one that I keep getting this mixed up with the other one I have. But I know these things used to sell for a lot on eBay. I went through hell to get some of these games back then. Donkey Kong Country. They made 4 different Donkey Kong Country games, Hong Kong originals for NES that I remember, and it is mind-blowing. Like the amount of Hong Kong originals. This is one original game itself. It's a rare one too. I went through hell, man. I didn't even finish my collection. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are doing other things too. This is another Hong Kong original. This is a dinosaur game. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog. They didn't add that flickering programming in it, so that way the game gets choppy, but at least you don't see flickering when the game really is slowing down. Because NES games usually flicker certain graphics if the frame rate starts to get lower, but this game disables that, so you won't get no flickerness, though the frame rate will drop. It's called Jurassic Boy. I don't know why my camera's not picking. Sorry, my camera's just terrible. It's not even focusing. I don't know if it's because of the distance I'm holding it at. This is called Kart Fighter. Now, this is a beautiful Hong Kong original. If you like fighting games, Smash Brothers, you need to have this one to your collection. Hopefully you can find one of these. This is an awesome game. You should check it out on YouTube. Type in Kart Fighter. Great game, amazing graphics. A little buggy, but definitely playable and enjoyable. I'm glad whoever made this game. Sorry, I had another version of Doki Doki Panic. One of them saves while the story parts don't work, and then while the other one, the storyline part works but it doesn't save. This is another Doki Doki Panic I have. I'm sorry, I'm not selling these. If you want me to sell them, I'm not selling them. So, another Doki Doki Panic. I don't know, maybe in the future I can make a video of me turning these ones on. I honestly do not have the time right now. I'm going through a lot of craziness at work and this and that. So, I'm starting back college. Another Super Mario Brothers 2 I had. I can't remember comparing this one against the other one, unless the title screen part's missing at the beginning or you can't select the levels in it. It's a nice thing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more updated stuff out there on eBay now. A lot of more things are being redone and stuff. But these are just my collections of my Famicom stuff 15 years ago. So back then, this was some of the best stuff you could find. Some of the best stuff you could find. Some of it was extremely hard to get and super expensive. Another version of Super Mario Brothers 2. Now this one, when you turn it on, the title screen is missing, but I think this one gives you full level select to play all the worlds, including from A to D. It's called Caser. That was a popular brand that hacked Super Mario Brothers 2, the unreleased, one that we got here, known as Lost Levels. But this one helps when you have full access to everything if you have all the versions. This is another Donkey Kong game. It is not the same game as this one. This one, I believe, has better graphics. It's called Super Donkey Kong. Sorry, the graphics are not showing properly. Super Donkey Kong. That's another one out of the 4. That's different. Yeah, it's beautiful. You should check them all out if somebody already made a proper YouTube video on explaining these. And then, of course, Super Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh man, this had beautiful graphics. This game has so much potential. They worked on it a little bit better. It's buggy, but has bugs, but the graphics are beautiful. It's amazing what you can do. How much work they put into the 4-bit color, because you know, and regular Nintendo is like 4-bit color. You can't see more than a total of 16 colors. You know, from colors 0 to 15, and they did a great job on this. I mean, it was amazing what they did with Donkey Kong Country 2 on Super Nintendo, with it being only 8-bit color, which is only colors from 0 to 255. You know, 256 colors, but for 16 colors, you know, which is 4-bit color, pretty nice. And then this, I guess it's one of these multi-cartridges. I'm not even sure what was so special about this again, why I have it. I guess I got it for a cheap price. I can't remember the reason why I have this. I'm not sure if the Super Mario World with all the levels was accessed on this one, or it's a different multi-cart. I forgot how it works. Sorry, I forgot. Street Fighter 3. This is another Hong Kong original. It's a great, decent fighting game. You should really check it out. It's quite amazing. That's another good one you would like to have. Then, of course, this is a real official game. This is not a fake or anything. I mean, it's not a hacker. I mean, it's a real official one. You know, these orange cartridges, Super Mario Brothers 1 and Super Mario Brothers 3. These are both official from Nintendo. Famicom. Those are some of the official ones I have. Another multi-cart, I think I took this one because it has a different version of Somari. That's like Mario and Sonic, or is it Sonic the Hedgehog? It might be like Somari, but they put Sonic the Hedgehog graphics. Another Hong Kong original game for NES. 82 and 1. This is like a more official Hong Kong original. Yeah, it's like Mario, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario. You can check that one out. A lot of people should have demos of this on YouTube. This is an awesome fighting girl game, though if you keep winning all the fights, you'll see some explicit photo shots. I forgot what it's called. But it's a great game, Hong Kong original. Graphics are nice. You know, like really good looking girls fighting. Pretty nice. I guess that'd be rated, I don't know, PG something, or I'm not sure what PG-13 or 18 adult. Here's another one, the other one, Donkey Kong Country 4. So this is the other one for NES, another Hong Kong original. And man, I think this one was the rarest one for me to find. It's beautiful, man. You should check out these 4 sets of Hong Kong originals. They're completely different Donkey Kong Country games, all remade for just regular Nintendo. It's amazing for Famicom. So that's the other one out of the 4. I'll stack those ones together. And then I got another Super Donkey Kong Country 2. It's the same one as the other one I showed you earlier. It's like Donkey Kong Country 2. It's amazing what they can do with 4-bit color, which is 16. This 4-bit color is only 16 different colors on screen you can display at a time. Beautiful. Speaking for the Donkey Kong ones, yeah. Pretty much the one I just showed you on the purple cartridge is the same as this one. Super Donkey Kong. Super Donkey Kong 2. This one's just called Donkey Kong. Super Donkey Kong. Another Super Donkey Kong. There's 2 different versions of Super Donkey Kong. And Super Donkey Kong 4. But they didn't make 3 that I know of. So that's it for my Famicom collection. It's just other stuff I have here. Sega Saturn. I have a Sega Saturn collection. PlayStation 1. I have all these other different things all packed away right now. But that's it for now. I'm glad I could show you just some of the few things that I have. I have a lot of other stuff packed away. But Yeah, I'm a collector. Numerology 1. Anyways, Seiko 2000 heading out.